So I am going to have to go to bed soon, but I want to do maybe another reading. Let's see who we're doing next. I'm hearing Capricorn, so okay. You know what I'm saying? That's the game we playing. I don't know. Okay, Capricorns. Oh, did you hear that high vibe? We in here vibing tonight. We in here partying. Okay, Cappy Wabbies. Just kidding. Capricorns, you guys are cute. Listen to that bell. So cute. Capricorn. Wow. Page of Pentacles. A friend, an opportunity, a job. Ooh. Okay. So maybe it is a friend or whatever. I don't know. Confirmation maybe on that. Llamas. Oh yeah, I think Sag got llamas. He could have been dealing with llamas. I mean Sagittarius. Sorry, a little tired. Something about mountains. Okay, Capricorns. Ace of Cups. Me? Oh my. Well, if somebody ain't smitten. Just kidding. Ooh, coming out of your shell. Are we coming out of our shells tonight? Are we cracking open? Thinking a choice. Interesting. Oh, success. Bada bing, bada boom. You taking this to the, I don't know, Capricorn. These are fucking good cards, Capricorn. God damn. God damn, god damn. Wow, Sagittarius energy. Temperance. Wow, commitment. Sag got these cards too. These two of them. Huh. What a lovely night. What a lovely evening. You could be seeing a lot of rainbows, something about water. You could be drinking more water. Some kind of investment that you might want to make, yeah, with this person or in this person. There could be competition around this person potentially. This person could also be focused on the bag. Queen of Swords energy. Boss-ass bish energy. This is somebody with air sign placements, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, probably in their top 3 or some other major placements in their chart or any placements at all. But yeah, maybe there's something that you don't want to miss here. See, because you can kind of see, like Four of Pentacles usually means holding back, and there's a coin in that dirt that's just like broken. So it's like he's already ruined one coin. So maybe he's like collecting his coins, and he's like, oh, we better get out of here. I'm already losing money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, that's kind of like a good idea. I feel like the trees are like, do it, leave. I don't know, because it kind of looks like there's like, yeah, it's like trippy. These cards are trippy. Sorry, I swear I'm not on anything right now. Wow, 10 of Wands in the reverse. So letting go of all burdens. Okay, I see you. Capricorn energy. Something about you could be good with money or something about money, like maybe working with this person with money or something like that. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. Wow, very confident. Queen Bee. This is a huntress energy. Maybe very independent. Yeah, a little spicy mamacita. But kind, I would say. Yeah, King of Cups. You could feel a lot. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine, so just roll with it. Yeah, just because, especially since the King of Cups is right on top of that Ace of Cups in your center of your reading. So I feel like this could be like somebody who's like starting a new job, potentially like a fire sign, somebody with major like Aries, Leo, Sag energy, probably Sag because we have Temperance here. But and this person could be starting something new, or this person could be a friend to you, or this person and you have some kind of history. Or you might want to work with this person. Okay, Capricorn. Forward momentum. Ooh, the Emperor. Big Daddy out here. Okay, I see you. Making a choice. Okay. How intriguing. Wow, Queen of Cups. This person could have exited a commitment recently. Anything else for Capricorns? Or they're like not as kind as they once were. Like if you knew this person as a very wishy-washy, maybe like a negative version of the Queen of Cups, like somebody very no boundaries maybe, or kind of everywhere and nowhere energy maybe. I think this person's more confident or stern these days. Capricorn. Wow, the star healing. Yeah, maybe this is like a beacon or you're being led towards something interesting. Or you could be like alchemizing. There's a lot of healing happening here and peace. So, wow, King of Swords. Three of Pentacles wants to work on something interesting. Okay, any last messages for Capricorn? This person could be reprioritizing things in their life as well. They could have been juggling too many things before. There's some kind of maybe this person's very select on what they're spending their energy on right now. Yeah, but it looks like an emperor here, or a masculine force, wants to start something. Page of Wands, like maybe even after a time of upheaval, or they like how resilient someone is. Someone could have left something behind. Side note. Interesting. Could be a family, or maybe a fire sign masculine. Aries, Leo, Sag, masculine. Okay, Capricornian last messages, and I'll move on. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. This masculine here, this King of Cups Emperor, could have been closed off before a King of Swords energy. Yeah, this is not the King of Wands. This is someone different. This is the King of Wands is separate from the Emperor and the King of Swords and the King of Cups. This is one person. This is somebody who might have improved or had to like focus on their emotions. There could be a history here though. Okay, Capricorn. I know I said I was almost up. Yeah, somebody's like letting down their boundaries, or yeah, they're making a choice. They're in love. Wow. Okay. Let's get your advice, your actions. Let's get your highest timeline. Sorry, a little tired, of course. Forgive me. Wow, that came out. Queen of Swords. Communicating. I heard advocating. Okay. Actions, please, for the highest timeline. See this person clearly. Express something. Don't gaslight this person. Okay. Capricorn. Wow, the healing. The same card on top of it. Healing something with this person. Yeah, moving out of conflict. Five of Swords in the reverse. This is like healing something, or not fighting, or not being petty, not being vengeful, not being jealous. There could have been a lot of fighting or bickering or bad communication at some time here. This could have been from the masculine side. This masculine has an issue communicating in some sense. Or maybe they both do, or maybe they just communicate differently. Wow, Two of Cups, goddamn. This person's in love. The masculine's in love. And it might be hidden. They're not showing it either. They're the type of person who would hold back, take their time. But life ain't always like that. So, but there could be an element of timing at play. I'm not going to discount it entirely, but something about a home or family as well. Maybe something about coming to a table to discuss something. Wow. But yeah, the masculine's definitely hiding this, and they're not moving forward with it. Maybe at this time, or they weren't. They're guarded. Someone was guarded against a new beginning, maybe at one point. Okay. What's your advice? Sorry. What's the advice? Oh, sorry. Justice. Establishing balance. Could be somebody with Libra. The Queen of Swords could be somebody with Libra placements. So very diplomatic, kind, mediator, sometimes too pleasing. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Tell me more about the... Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles could be a Sagittarius. Could also be this... Yeah, this person's extremely intuitive, High Priestess, or has water sign placements as well, like Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. But this Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles, is the High Priestess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Interesting. Somebody could be anticipating this as well, or like they can sense a lot. They can sense vibrations. Intriguing energy. This could be the person that you're making up with, or you've had some kind of falling out with. What's the advice again? Sorry, Capricorn. Bring stability after a time of upheaval or chaos. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like coming out of being sad or broke, improving your finances even. Wow. Nine of Cups, okay. Yeah, somebody is making a decision, maybe from a place of like emotional security or stability. We're going to grab you some tea leaf for Capricorns. From their highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael for their highest timeline, their most beneficial deities and guides. Oh my god, there she blows. Happiness, wow, that's beautiful. A lot of white birds, yeah, in divine timing, or with a Sagittarius maybe energy, or this Queen of Swords energy, this Queen of Pentacles energy, this High Priestess energy. Sorry, Capricorn. Operating at maybe a lower battery level tonight, Capricorn. But I wanted to come on. Wow, compliments from an admirer. Yeah, somebody's opening up to like some kind of compliments. Two of Cups here. Beautiful. Moving towards a Knight of Wands. Anything else for Capricorn? Lovers right there. Yeah, somebody didn't do this in the past. They made the wrong choice. Tell me more, Capricorn. They failed to capitalize on something. They could have been in a position of authority, or they were worried about losing some sense of authority. They were stupid, maybe. Tell me more, Capricorn. Some kind of past issues. Something about this person's throat chakra is an issue. They didn't have, maybe this person grew up in a house where it's like they weren't allowed to speak or something. Like something about the throat. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anything else for Capricorn? Or this person could have been silenced a lot? I don't know. Wow. Triumphing over obstacles, coming out of self delusion. Interesting. Denial. Interesting. Capricorn. You're triumphing over some kind of material concerns, financial concerns. You could have had I heard vampire mosquito around you because there's literally a fucking mosquito right now. Oh, son of a bitch. Sorry. Makes sense why I keep waking up with bug bites. I leave my window open though, so it is my fault. The Capricorn. Heaven forbid a woman wants fresh air. Yeah, somebody didn't take an opportunity in the past. That's why they want to go towards it. The Emperor does. They rejected it in the past. Wrong choice. They close the door on themselves or something. They want to establish justice in this situation, maybe. Yeah, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So this could have taken time before this happened. This coming out of being dumb kind of energy, this kind of solving issues, like doing shadow work, or maybe the timing, just like transits. I mean, we were all dumb yesterday, right, compared to today. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. It's the principle. Wow. Mariage. Okay. Maybe somebody's name starts with an M. Anything else for Cappy Wappies? Pleasure with a close friend. Show strength and fortitude, do not back down. Helps you solve something? Oh, you could have had like enemies around you in the past, maybe? Announcement. Wow. Wow, a sincere wish will be granted. So if you announce something, maybe. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm just like knocking shit over. Then you might have success. A marriage, maybe. Could be with this Queen of Cups, but they're not a Queen of Cups anymore. They're more reserved, maybe, than they've been for a long time. Like maybe this person was always known as being extremely appeasing or something. Advice from a friend. Yeah, this person could have taken the wrong advice, or you're getting advice, or you're listening to like card readings. Yeah, this person had dumb people around them, maybe. Or this could be you, sorry, Capricorn. Or you might have like had the wrong advice. Yeah, things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Getting together with friends. Good luck. Wow. Horseshoe. Okay. Capricorn. I was hearing something and then it passed. It was like a song. Great happiness. Wow. So somebody could be getting spiritual development or enlightenment, which allows them to thread or manifest the reality of greater happiness or joy. Yeah, you'll be playing a different role. This could be in regards to like a close friend. You could be working on your health, Capricorn. Yeah, because you were not successful in the past, but there's going to be a change for the better, especially if you go towards it. Yeah, you were getting bad karma or something. This could have been a friend that was very sexual towards you that blocked some kind of new venture for you or a new idea or a fresh start. It was like stagnating you, Capricorn. I mean, that's what haters do, right? Yeah, so you felt like something was lacking in your life in the past. Wow. Alrighty, any last messages for Capricorns? Someone was scared, maybe. Or, I don't know, tell me more, Capricorn? Let's get you some dice, too. Your highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, Capricorn energies for their highest timeline. Ancestors. Oh, yeah, change in job or work or reciprocity, give and take. Yeah, maybe in the past someone was very stingy or didn't reciprocate, and maybe they will. Or this could be like a new position. Yeah, there was some kind of disappointment in the past, some kind of sad tune, some sad song. Oh, I'm hearing Davy Jones's like the heart. Like what is it? His like heart, his Heart Locker song, where it's like Davy Jones. Aw. So I mean, Capricorn is ruled by like the sea goat, right? So it's like there's some kind of deep, profound sadness or something. I don't know. Aw. Capricorn. Capricorns. We can't stay in that energy. No, no, no. We can't just wallow in it. Mm-mm. Someone was angry. Yeah, fair man. Somebody with fairer features maybe. Fox could be relevant. Happiness and well-being. Wow, somebody could be becoming very shrewd, resourceful, which is good. It's like protecting them or something. Alrighty, let's get you a wisdom, because I feel like Capricorns would appreciate the wisdom of the oracle. Yeah, someone was very sad. Oh, Capricorn. Wow. Aw, come here. They were sad about love. Aww. Or happiness. They were just depressed. Yeah, the shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. I mean, that's relatable. I mean, sometimes it takes practice, especially if you didn't grow up with like certain ways. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. We did say something about stupid friends and healing the past. Wow. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Being whole is holy, right? Not all relationships are dysfunctional. I mean, you can't serve from an empty cup, right? Not all and the first relationship is yourself and God, always. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, not all of them disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you, so let it. So this could be about working with your spirit team, calling in your guardian angels and guides, and working with them, asking for them to present you understandings, praying constantly, praying in the morning. Just, you don't have to pray constantly. Just make a prayer and see what happens the rest of the day and see what pops up for you. Say, dear guardian guides, guardian angels, angel Michael, Jesus, whatever, please show me the understandings today, or lead me towards the understandings that can help me heal and become a better, stronger person and help me change. And I want to move into a new timeline. Amen. And see what happens for you, and you'll probably be presented certain synchronicities or teachings or, co-create. The fates. Wow. Milk and honey. God damn. God damn. You guys are coming to win, aren't you? This is the best card of this deck, really. Somebody didn't want you to have this. Strange. I mean, not strange. If you have a lot of if you're operating at a lower frequency, we attract lower frequency entities, and they want to keep you in that because they're feeding off you. You're like an energy source. The taste of prosperity. I also heard positivity. Opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. Wow. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. And you always can access this, right? Sometimes we're just more aware of it, I guess, but very nice energy. When you have a strong connection with faith over fear with God. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone. So your soul, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you're a living part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. So gratitude, relationship message, sensuality, connection, and passion and romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet of gratitude, and you'll be nourished by the honey of abundance. So you can create your reality, right? Do you have the strength, though, and the discipline to maintain that faith? To believe in it, to push it into reality. Prosperity. There is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with truth, that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego rests and your soul illuminates your purpose. Now is the time, so maybe you need to ask your Spirit team members to show you your purpose or guide you to it, now, or prepare you for it. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. Also check out your north node and which house it's in and which aspects it makes. When you find the direction, you automatically step into prosperity, because the north node is good karma. The south node is like repeating patterns. It's bad karma. No offense. Illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance, because it shows you, it confirms synchronicities that you're on the right path. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny and create it, right? Opportunities lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. I think I said in Sagittarius reading, or maybe it was Pisces, that rainbows could be relevant. So maybe you're connected with those readings. Or you know someone. We have exchanging gifts here. Oh, wow, it opened right to it too. The law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. Wow. You're entering a productive time. You're entering a productive time, an enriching time, when all manner of opportunities are being offered. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit your heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful. If you align with the law of giving and receiving, you must engage in a dance of give and take, push, pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not the time to just do. Use your currency wisely. Be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for it to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you. So this could be like starting with like your love of yourself, your love of God, and then the universe, and then you're more willing and able to accept love from others, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out too. Love is truly yours today. All your hard work and efforts to commitment of learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you might not be anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and energy, and your intentions are being reciprocated, I heard mirrored, by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is in exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. So this could be about like literally making offerings as well. If you don't have an altar, like an ancestral altar, or you work with certain deities, that could be helpful as well. But we're gonna pull a Kali card, because I want you to get the best advice, Capricorns, from their highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians and guides, from their highest, most benevolent deities. Anahata Kali. Interesting. Wow. Communication. Interesting. Innovation. Quick changes. Unexpected revelations. Unexpected divine guidance and divine changes. We do have that new moon, I think, at the end of this week in Virgo, which will trine your energy, but it's also aspecting Uranus, a very powerful aspect. So it says, beautiful, powerful, I heard potent, mother of sacred universal heart, who lives within our hearts in the wisdom and the healing power of love. Your heart knows how to heal, how to open, how to break, and repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. Your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place. So you can create anything, right? Especially if you have a strong connection to your heart and God. Your heart wisdom and empowerment are growing. Soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important for your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love. Let your heart be at peace. So don't pressure yourself or anything. Just allow yourself to ground and be led. The journey of the soul is a journey from the head to the heart. Anahata is the Sanskrit name for the heart chakra. Anahata Kali is is a goddess who secures the awakening, transformation, and liberation of the heart. So really connecting with your soul, the heart, the sun. Christ. Love is her expression. When Kali Ma touches the heart, it is capable of love that is increasingly unconditional, fearless, and compassionate. Such empowerments often manifest through loss or betrayal. In responding to such challenges, we grow our heart's capacity for love. And this doesn't have to be like a huge betrayal or loss. I mean, it can be, but it can also mean like the tiny ways we abandon ourselves, the ways that people have betrayed us in small ways that we put up with, right? Processing and healing emotions of grief, betrayal, and anger. Our heart becomes stronger through the process. The human heart is capable of overcoming enormous negativity. It is an astonishingly powerful, beautiful temple of spirit. I mean, every second you have a chance to just be connected with heaven, right? Inhale that beautiful golden white light. Exhale that golden energy into your auric field, imagining any negative energy falling off like dust, or you can push out black gray energy through the base of your feet. Without every exhale, we can underestimate the extraordinary power of the heart by focusing on its sweetness, love, and light as though they were weaker than anger, fear, or consuming intensity of grief. We can only begin to understand. I mean, the faith moves mountains. As faith that's the size of a mustard seed, right? Sometimes it's about the gentle things. We can only begin to understand the spiritual worlds and how they operate when we let go of the human perspective. A human believes that the heavier or denser something is, the more powerful it is. A heavy emotion like anger or physical situations appear gridlocked or given more weight than the intangible realms of spirit. Everything is just a vibrating atom, right? It's a frequency. Yet spirit is behind everything and everything. Being invisible does not impede the effectiveness of anything, it enhances it. For something so seemingly invisible, love has an unconquerable power. We affirm this in the expression like love can move mountains or love always finds a way, yet we are conditioned to, God can do anything. Anything is possible with God, literally. Like he's created everything that you see. Yet we are conditioned to believe that there is more power in what we can see or control rather than the spiritual power of love. Such conditioning pulls us away from heart connection and into fear-based belief systems that we need to control things, or there will be no benefit, no safety, no happiness. However, we can never be safe if we're disconnected from the spiritual home of the heart, where all healing, wisdom, true guidance, spiritual protection, and regenerating vitality resides. I mean, you're going to reincarnate, right? Maybe you need to listen to near-death experience videos. The backlog of emotional pain stored in our hearts sometimes causes us to shut down. Even when we know that in closing our hearts, we lose out on love's joy and wisdom. We may go through the motions of living, but without the emotional juice and revitalizing engagement with life. Kali Hanahata brings a message of the Divine Mother that she is supporting you in healing your heart. She wants you to connect to more profound joy in life. As you trust yourself and trust in her, you can heal even long-term karmic scars. So this could be from past lifetimes. Yeah, this could be about a Taurus. You can learn to return to love or the mother. to be in love and to live in love with your ever beautiful heart. For those who live in the heart place, it can be hard to remember what it was like before, yet many still live in such a way, driven by fear, plagued by anxiety, hardened. I mean, anxiety is fear, right? It's the devil. It's not having faith. It's not, and you gotta, it's what you focus on. Your energy is what you focus on. Hardened through living in a way, that's why when you have a stronger relationship to God, I find, or I think that any kind of negative ways you were sabotaging yourself paid off. Hardened through living in a way that, and you don't even have to try. Hardened through living in a way because you have a new, it's like replacing it with a better method, right? Hardened through living in a way that is oppressive to spirit. The oracle asks you to acknowledge how far you've come and where you'd like to go, not so much in terms of external markers, but in terms of emotional freedom. So soul lessons, right? Soul development. If you have been focusing on healing a specific issue in your life because the outer reality reflects the inner frequency, the oracle indicates that you have the strength, wisdom, and courage of the heart to accomplish that. And there's literally studies on the auric field. I think around beetles, like everybody has their own personal reality. For those who have had their heart broken in love and spiritual communities, by friends or family, or by God or life itself, the message here is that something deeper is taking place. The shattering of structures, even ideals, gives the heart the opportunity to break free and open to greater, more satisfying experience and expression of love. So when you understand the bigger picture, it's kind of like that quote from the movie The Crow, where he says, "The world breaks everyone. Those who so strengthen the breaks live. Those who don't die." Becoming non-defensive, softening, and opening to spirit with unconditional trust places you in a position of astonishing protection because you're connected to your soul and God. So now you're protected and you're on the right path. Empowerment and grace. Keep your heart open to the Divine Mother. Through that openness, the right thing emerges at the right time. The walls we build around our hearts need to be broken so we can fulfill our sacred purpose and path. Trust that the pains of your past don't have a place in your future, no matter what appears to be. She knows the way through. So you don't want to resonate or have the same frequency of the past as well, because that will manifest, right? Or attract that maybe. Temper your fierce emotions without denying them. So process them, let them go, analyze. Keep bringing yourself back to center. Continue to find a moderate, peaceful resting place within, even as you make radical progress on your path. The oracle predicts the successful completion of a time of spiritual initiation. Grace yourself with the gift of relief and trust all is well. Seeing something about Christmas, Santa Claus. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like, if you believe in good and you do good, you get good things. And then if you believe in negative and you do negative, then the Krampus. I don't know. Let's see this card. God opened right to it. Endlessly loving, infinitely forgiving. She never turns away from you. No matter what you have done, no matter how many mistakes you might have made, she is here for you always. We're all just humans, right? We're all just pieces of that giant soul. So we're all just here to learn, whether we're the victim or the abuser or whatever. Feel this. We all have past lives too. Feel the safety and sanctuary of her divine hug. She is your soft place to fall on your kindest, most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience away from endless tasks into ever greater expectations, which comes from ego and fear, into sweet relief and comforting connection. Because you know that you have everything. You're connected to God. There are times when we need our mother. This is a natural and necessary. However, for whatever reason, we may not be able to turn to the mother figure in our lives in our times of need. There is no need to feel deprived during such moments, for we have a divine mother who wants to help and has endless resources to do so. So maybe you have ancestors around you. The problem of receiving grace is never with the source of it. By its nature, grace flows with generosity, so needing to earn or deserve it goes against the very nature of grace itself. However, we can struggle to be open to it and have a subconscious resistance to receiving. Intellectually, we may know that we are worthy of being helped, and even that others will also benefit when we are flourishing, so that grace brings multiple benefits to all, yet we can still be more attached to the difficulty than the resolution. And why is that? We cannot underestimate the influence of belief systems created in response to childhood trauma. So this could be repetitive patterns or thoughts. And the impact that these unchecked beliefs have in our adult lives. The beauty is that Kali not only helps us identify where we have blocks, she also liberates the soul by providing us with a choice. We can allow her to consume those past traumas, relieving the soul of karmic burdens. So this could be about shame or guilt that you carry that you need not. You must forgive yourself because God forgives you. Devi Ma Kali's grace is not about encouraging psychological regression or giving up necessary learning or responsibility to grow. It is recognition that there are times when even the mature adult needs to feel loved, held, and appreciated, cherished, and adored, not for the sake of boosting ego, but for replenishing the heart that wants to give and give and give. It is about withdrawing from the distractions and the battles for a time, not to escape from what you need to do, but to have the energy and clarity of mind to approach the life journey effectively. Regression is avoidance, whereas connecting with the childlike relationship to the divine replenishes inner reserves, so one can continue change approach and gain supportive allies so that success can unfold more graciously and swiftly. So this could be about like reparenting yourself, like loving yourself. The devotee and making choices from that. The devotee of Kaliman Hindu saint Sri Ramakrishna taught that when a tree is young, it should be fenced all around lest it is destroyed by cattle. So especially if you're like making changes and there's negative entities or energies, this is a crucial time when you need to make huge boundaries, right? What does that mean for us? Positive qualities like such as healthy self-esteem can be burgeoning within us, even when we're not fully aware of the extent of a positive change that comes from the subtle inner shifts of the mind, heart, and soul. Significant healing shifts often take place beneath conscious awareness. This is good. It prevents the sabotaging aspect of the mind from killing off the fledgling quality before it's strong enough to stand up to the patterns of the past and assert itself, rather than, for example, being trampled by overly critical or shaming voices. The protection of the young tree is a symbol for taking care of that which is vulnerable until it becomes strong enough to stand on its own and fulfill its destiny. This is what a mother is meant to do for her child and what Kali Ma Devi does for all her children if they come to her. If they will come to her. There is something good growing within you. Don't let clumsy or ill-wishing energies around you get within or anywhere near it. Let Kali Ma protect you from within and without. So there is something here about a spiritual test I'm sensing as well. Like, can you level up? Can you build the muscle? Can you evolve? Can you pray and ask for the strength and the ability to evolve and help evolving? Ask them to unlock things and help you. Calling guides. This particular form of Kali is without the association of battles and war, which she is more commonly connected. Instead, the Divine Mother holding you, being in her arms, in a quiet and peaceful nursery of the soul, rocking you back and forth with a gentle lullaby, a sweet lullaby on her lips. And Hindu scriptures teach that when Shiva drank the poison that threatened to consume and destroy the world, he became sick with the pain of it and so transformed himself into a baby, feeding at Kali's breast. Her milk soothed the poison, taking away the pain. If you have been taking on energies from others, perhaps unintentionally and even intentionally, in an attempt to alleviate their suffering, the message is that Kali is providing you with relief and healing now. When you have so much going on that it all feels like too much, permit yourself to seek her out and be comforted, held, and reassured. It is natural for a child to need and reach for its mother. If you are deserving of comfort, allow yourself to experience it without reservation. Interesting. This could be about opening up to your happiness, your joy, allowing yourself to embrace happiness and joy as well, creativity, your soul, your leadership, your self-esteem, your confidence, your soul. Usually joy is the path towards our soul. Literally, that's what God wants you to follow, joy. Like, that's how you find your path. It'll feel right. It'll feel content. It'll feel like the right thing to do. It'll feel good. It'll feel happy. It'll feel exciting. It'll feel invigorating because you're operating out of faith. Yeah, and peace. So we have Kamala Devi, beautiful card. That's cutting that. So maybe there's a little extra message there for you guys. It says, we witness her beauty and all struggle melts into grace upon a grateful sigh. The heart softens into her protection and radiates peace. So you could be really do those, inhaling golden white light from heaven, exhaling golden energy into your auric field, imagining, or, any kind of practice. Do that. Her presence transforms frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, overactivity into effortless attraction. She is the golden pathway of divine manifestation and peaceful contentment. So this is about taking care of that inner frequency. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace you express when you give freely and joyfully. Abundant blessings are upon you. Wow. The 10th of the 10 Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is the gracious goddess Kamala. Her presence reminds us not to make things more difficult for ourselves than they need to be. Sometimes the assumption of burden is necessary for growth. At other times, growth happens when we learn to cast the burden aside, understanding that, boundaries, right? Saturn respects boundaries. Saturn is your ruling planet. If you don't have boundaries, you are a slave to others. Understanding that we will be able to offer so much more when we're not carrying another on our back. So you can't pour from an empty cup, so to speak. And you're disrespecting God because he created you and you don't even have a relationship with yourself or him. Sometimes a more graceful path evokes greater spiritual progress, which ultimately benefits all. Kamala Devi holds the wealth-generating life force, protecting qualities of preservation and cultivation. If we are used to always giving out, even if we receive a lot, but consistently overshare or leak our energies, she teaches us the loving art of self-value. This is not selfishness, but self-care. When we care for ourselves, we show respect for who we are and what we have to offer. Yeah, and you're respecting God. Right? God doesn't want to see you dead. What good are you if you're in a grave dead because you're overworking, like a workaholic? So you're stressing your body out. You end up dead. Now you're in a grave, 30, 40 years before you could even complete your purpose. What's the point of that? That respect is an energetic broadcast that repels lower level energies. So yeah, what are the energies that you're sending out into your aura? What are the beliefs that you're carrying that are manifesting these feelings and emotions and thoughts that are manifesting your reality and attracting certain frequencies of people in? It gives us the firmness of mind to set boundaries wisely while attracting opportunities and pathways for expansion. When genuinely good and true things are strengthened and shared, every being gains spiritual benefit. Her presence in a reading speaks of a divine harvest of success and beauty, created and protected, of longevity and peace. And you can also ask angels can help you with anything. They can be anywhere at any time, so don't feel like a burden. Ask them, what do I need to learn? Please tell me, guide me, whatever. Because why not? You have free will, though, so they're not going to intervene unless you. Kamala is a tantric emanation of Lakshmi, awakening deeper spiritual understanding of the nature of material prosperity and spiritual enlightenment. Kamala provides. This is about like when you're actually embodying enjoyment, gratitude, pleasure, and grace, you attract more of it. You attract better opportunity because they're vibrating at the same frequency. Kamala provides many beautiful gifts in such a way that we learn to grow through the blessings. Tantra exists outside conventional religious practices and social mores. We cannot access true sacred knowledge of oneself or the world when bound by the opinions of mass culture. We cannot find our authentic being within such constraints because literally they're created so that you don't find it, because then they would have no control over you. You would be too smart. We cannot find our authentic being within such constraints. Societal conditioning lacks wisdom, generosity, freedom, respect, spaciousness, and insight to be able to bear the process of individual awakening, right? Because then you'd be too powerful, right? That can only happen outside society's constructs. This is why enlightened mystics in every religious tradition have always come into conflict with traditional figureheads in their religion. The Divine Mother protects the path to fulfillment even when the authority or bureaucracy tries to stifle it. Be direct about your intentions and desires. Allow her to share her graceful path through any difficulty, but consulting with your heart and having the patience and willingness to see another way. Walking horns in direct conflict is not always going to lead you towards the outcome you wished. Kamala, and this, especially if this is about like relationships, Kamala Devi brings us gifts of abundance on every level, and through the inner sense of spiritual security cultivated, a fearlessness of heart is born. She is the lotus flower, the signifier of wealth, and such nature that the spiritual life is enhanced, not polluted. Signifier of wealth of such a nature that spiritual life is enhanced, not polluted. Yeah, so this is like, even if it's kind of giving like you still have to stay center, like put yourself at the center, even if you're like a millionaire or billionaire. I mean, it's always, people get corrupt when they let the outside tell them who they are. You got to let the inside tell you who you are, and then you can stay sane. Because you know who you are and you're just there to present who you are, and that's it. She is known as a sattvic or peaceful and carries the energy of Mother Mary Magdalene, and the planetary sister of Earth, Venus. These beings manifest gentle yet effective enlightened feminine activity, so Libra energy or Taurus, but probably Libra. I don't know. Yeah. Because Taurus, I don't really know. I don't really get Taurus energy with like Mary Magdalene energy. I mean, Mary Magdalene is like probably Virgo to Libra. So that's more of that like purity, that kind of all about balance. The karmic scales of justice is what Libra rules. Lawyers, right? These beings manifest gentle yet effective enlightened feminine activity on the spiritual benefit of all. The vibration is not common on our planet, yet its bearers often recognize one another. They have a mutual love of beauty, respect of nature, and a deep and unwavering love of the divine. They also have a life purpose of embodying higher frequency energies, and those commonly manifested in the human collective at this time, because they're grounding it, they're bringing it down. Kamala is often particularly healing for highly sensitive people who feel a natural energetic resonance with her delicacy and subtlety. Kamala is particularly active within the hearts of those who naturally feel there's a universal truth that cannot be constrained by any single path or opinion. These are the freedom-loving souls that believe in live and let live, and yet devote themselves to whatever path they truly resonate with, the hopes that it can bring benefit to the collective. I mean, sometimes different deities work with us, right? Different practices. Maybe you're into like animism or shamanism or paganism or African or Cuban. They do not wish to convert or control, but to share their knowledge and wisdom of the heart, because they have found such comforting grace in what they have learned. When you receive with such generosity, you want to share the wealth. Kamala is the sign to share what you know, to increase love and peace in the world without trying to force or dominate another to agree with your viewpoint. She asks for your unconditional trust, so she can gently disentangle your soul from obscuring and obstructing lowering energies and help you rise above and shine your beautiful, peaceful light. Anything that brings you peace is the path. You might want to check out the documentary. There's an animal communicator documentary where she talks about, I think it's he actually. She started learning from him. I think he was a tracker. And he talks about how it's like a trail of golden light that leads the way. And that's like divine energy and connection and all that beautiful. But that comes from like a deep respect with the sacred, with like God, when you put God first, not, greed or something. But let's see. I'm going to get humanology. Capricorns. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You could be closing something out with a Gemini, maybe. Tell me more for Capricorns. Any last messages from there? Oh, there she blows. Your commitment is being tested. So maybe your commitment to your goals or aims, desires, dreams. Because especially when it's like they say that the first step is the hardest, right? Communication is key. So yeah, you could be extending your communication out with somebody, maybe preventing something from ending, maybe. This could be a friend, mm. or somebody who has third house placements, just very witty, clever, maybe. Alrighty, let's get you Lenormand, Capricorns. I think taking care of your own happiness first will definitely show you the way, because then you can recognize what happiness is, right? Capricorn. Lady. You could be like detaching from a certain lady, maybe. Snake sideways. This could be thoughts, patterns. Yeah. Yeah, this could have caused issues with your collaborations with others. Anxieties, Nine of Swords. Capricorn. God. There was some kind of bullshit in the past with somebody. Like maybe you're dealing with somebody inauthentic. Could have been a woman. Something about the house. Maybe. Let's get you a flower. My lovely Capricorns. Their highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, for their highest benefit, please. Elm. Thyme. Parsley. Okay. The elm is one of the first trees to blossom, with buds appearing as early as late January. It's said that fairies prefer it and make it their homes within the branches or beneath the roots. Take advantage of elm's gift for long-term planning by bringing a piece of paper to a large tree. Run your palm over the bark, noting how rough and jagged yet firm it is. On your paper, write down your current goal you're working towards with as much detail as possible. So you could be doing scripting. That could be really helpful for you as well. Yeah. Like different manifestation methods. Yeah, but I find scripting can be very helpful, because then your spirit team can see exactly what you want, because they're everywhere, like they're over your shoulder. Then place the paper against the bark. Use a crayon or soft pencil to create a rubbing, coloring, the texture and energy. And it's not about they have to like stare at it every day. You don't have to do like some ritual and like just say it a million times. It's like just doing it once and then anchoring it and releasing it, not controlling it. This is about like knowing that it'll be fulfilled. Could be really helpful. So we're gonna get you juicy messages. Capricorn spirit team from the highest teams of love and light. I'm hearing tourist. Capricorn. Something about a love song. I'm hearing like an old love song. Moon River, Audrey Hepburn. I think she sings that. I don't know. I'm hearing Moon River. Anything else for Capricorn? People in placement. Moon River. Something about Europe. Capricorn energies. You could have been in a toxic relationship. Maybe realizing that, or sometimes we're in denial about it, right? They are envious. God damn. So yeah, these negative people, ignore them. Ansitive. That could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this reading. It says, stop being afraid, live your true potential. Yeah, because like if you're gonna be afraid your whole life, the devil's gonna take your soul. Sorry. Don't allow them to back you into a corner. Keep your energy clear. So continue to do cleansing. Like we need to learn about energy protection rituals and practices, and learn how to work. Like ask your spirit team, how do I elevate my frequency? How do I utilize my gifts? How do I protect my gifts? Build up spiritual strength. It's a setup. Have courage. Self-care day. Yeah, so that could really help you tap into like a higher frequency and help you make better decisions, think better. Like eat a good meal and take a nice shower and relax and settle, and then do a little journaling. Write down what, if you could have anything, just commune with your guides, ask them to surround you, and close the door, lock the door. Spirits are preparing a new, better soulmate or new energy. Interesting. Let's see. It says relax the nervous system, release, get in tune. So enjoy life. Go rogue. Wow, I love it. Love it. Go rogue so that you can get to your happiness, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Continue good health habits. Pisces got that too. Someone is coming in to help you move on. That's cute. You've outgrown them. Addicted masculine. So this could be just like a masculine energy, if not a masculine. Low vibration trolls come in before ascending. Yeah, it's always like kind of darkest before the dawn, right? You got to fight your way through a little bit. You're not on the same frequency. Trying to take advantage of you, vampire. This could be somebody who wants to steal your love, your time, your energy, money. Don't fall for the jester, liar. Wow, don't fall for the jester. Liar. Yeah, this person could lie a lot or deceive you or has illusions. Wants to reunite to play you. Playas. Spirits are cloaking you, so make sure you're cloaking yourself. Parvati, very good deity. Work with her. Andros could be another demon or spirit with relevance to this reading. It says, persevere and put in the work that you love. Fears don't hold power over you. Strategize, action, and energy. Especially when you're first starting, like you're probably used to like giving the devil low-key so much power that it does. Don't judge yourself for like, but definitely improve every day, every hour, every second. Pray with your spirit team, ask them to surround you and cleanse you, and imagine that golden light on your exhale, pushing out any gray black energy through the base of your feet as well. That can make you stronger. And imagine it coating your skin. Imagine it, shielding you and like, yeah, you are getting stronger, and that will really help raise your frequency. Plan for the worst case scenario. They are trying to drain you, money, energy, time. And so maybe just waste your life. It's giving like a relationship like, oh, stay, just stay. You're wasting like 5 years, 10 years, 50 years on a marriage that you never even wanted. Wanted to be clingy and miserable on your energy. Oh, that's disgusting. The vomit. Trying to pull you off your path. They purposely cause drama, to keep you distracted. So you don't see clearly. People have been judging you because of your bad choice in partners. God, that is relatable. I've been there. That's bad. No offense, bless. I mean, that's just, no, don't judge yourself. I'm just saying you're going to get out of this. Now you know. And we have someone with long hair. So I don't know what that's about. But maybe someone with long hair was judging you, or you could be involved with somebody with long hair. But let's get you an oracle. Capricorn's guidance from the highest teams of love and light. Angel Michael. And call on Angel Michael. He can cut cords. Call on Jesus to cut the chains of the devil off. Literally, you have to say it. Anything else for Capricorns? The highest teams of love and Angel Michael for Capricorns. Daisies. That's cute. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. So focus on joy. Doing shadow work, letting things go, killing things off that don't have any place in that life, getting rid of things, cleaning. It says cheerfulness, pure joy, feeling better, love and care. Yeah, this could be closing things out, boundaries. Something about your home, family life, or maybe your job. Daisies really are one of the happiest flowers. They are small but bright and seem to dance in the wind as though they haven't a care in the world. Often people given to people who are sick or down. These little flowers have a burst of cheer in your darkest days. Receiving them is if it's dark, it just means there's not enough light, right? Turn on the light. Receiving them is a reminder that someone loves and cares for you and took the time to make sure you're doing okay. Someone is thinking of you when you receive this card and would love to hear from you soon. They have wondered whether or not you're okay, or perhaps are hoping you are thinking of them as well. This card can mean a happy reunion is on the way, especially if someone specific popped into your mind. Reach out and see if there's an opportunity to reconnect with someone who could have a vast amount of joy who could bring a vast amount of joy into your life. If someone reaches out to you, be sure to reciprocate the interest, even if your last encounter ended on a sour note. Daisies are sometimes given as a sign of lasting love and friendship, so give things another chance. Oh. This could be a friend or somebody you met online or something. Daisy Abundance Spell. This spell is a summer favorite of ours. Not much is needed to make the spell work. The essential part of the spell is your intentions. You need water and a bowl and a few daisies. With a spell like this, we recommend keeping your intentions to a max of 7. With each daisy flower, bring it close to your lips and whisper the intention into it and place it in a bowl of water. Actually, water holds charges, right? So you can talk to water. Yeah, you can literally talk to it. Like there's that rice bowl experiment, right? So if you call, like every time you take a glass of water, that's a great way to do it. Like charging it like holy water and say, this water is going to cleanse any and all negative energies, and it's going to be directly from heaven, and heaven and light will bless this water, amen, and drink it. Place the bowl out in the sun or by a spot in sunlight. Leave it out for 3 days, and on the 3rd day the sun goes down. You dispose of the flowers by placing them on earth. Make sure to thank the earth. That's beautiful. You could do sweetening spells. This could be, sweetening spells. That could be helpful. Like if you have like a lack of self-love, like do a voodoo doll, or just kind of write a little thing and wrap it up and do like sugar and sweetness. Like there's so many different ways. TikTok has many methods or jars or whatever. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be praying for your success. I would appreciate a like. You can subscribe and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.